team matches scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Brussels, Belgium, weighing in at 100 kilos, Ricky Sosa.
There is some young blood in TNA today. Ricky Sosa and Leon Slater are leading the charge into the future.
And his tag team partner from Bradford, England, weighing in at 14 stones, Leon
But in leading that charge, they butt up face-to-face, head-to-head, nose-to-nose with the likes of people like Eddie Edwards, Cedric Alexander, Bear Bronson, the System, who want to hold them down and hold them back. Let's see if this momentum, this energy, this electricity that the folks like Slater and Sosa, if it can continue running strong.
Leon Slater, the former X Division champion, teaming up with the young savage, Ricky Sosa. Slater believes he's, quote, paying it forward the way that the likes of the Hardys looked out for Leon Slater over the last few years. Slater now doing the same for Ricky Sosa.
Huge opportunity to continue their momentum here, but they will have a tough challenge.
You can't beat the system.
And their opponents, accompanied by Alicia Edwards, the team of Eddie Edwards, and the TNA X Division champion Cedric Alexander, the System!
Hello everyone and welcome to Ringside. This is the A-Game Hydration Announce Desk. We invite you to use the promo code TNA15 to get 15% off your purchase of A-Game right now on Shopify. He's the Drama King Matthew Raywalt. I'm Tom Hannafin. Simply put, the System are trying to hold down rising stars like Sosa and Slater.
I mean, they truly are the gatekeepers, and they are so for a reason. They are the standard, in my opinion. They are stalwarts here for a reason. There's a reason the System has been around and so strong for so long. I mean, when you're led by someone as ruthless and as experienced and successful as Eddie Edwards, how can you go wrong?
Last week here on Impact, the System were staking claim to their territory and talking down about the likes of Fabian Eichner, Leon Slater, Ricky Sosa. Sosa and Slater took the opportunity to challenge the System right then and there for a matchup. The System weren't really interested, thus we have this matchup this week.
Again, on their time, on their pace. That is why they are the gatekeepers. That is why they are the measuring stick here in TNA.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week marked the highest rated episode of Impact in 8 years. We want to say thank you so much to all of you who have supported TNA Wrestling for 24 years, but especially thank you for supporting TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. So here we go. This is Eddie Edwards to start things off against Ricky Sosa, a man who helped build this company over the past decade plus, up against the future of TNA in Ricky Sosa.
Electric crowd here in Philadelphia. Certainly feeling the energy Ricky Sosa brings to the table. But he's in there with a former world champion, one of the best, TNA has to offer.
Full Nelson slam and a senton in the early going. Sosa pedal to the metal. Kick out here by Edwards.
Sosa's got to use every advantage he has. We always talk about it. He's so tall, he's so strong, but he's also so athletic and fast. He's got so many tools.
Backmate in comes Alexander, goes right after Leon Slater. Well, still to come tonight in our main event, Mustafa Ali will be defending his TNA International Championship against one of Order 4's own Jason Hotch. Also, in the wake of the righteous deletion and entering the Lake of Reincarnation, the GOATs, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, are live tonight. Also, the TNA Knockouts Television Championship Tournament quarterfinal matches will go down this evening. Indy Hartwell up against NXT's Thea Hale, plus the Spark, Jada Stone, up against the Wild Child, Jody Threat.
We're here from Slater to put down Alexander. No.
Speaking of the Knockouts, the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles are at stake. The Elegance brand get their contractual rematch from Slammiversary against Demon Bunny. And also, we're going to hear from KC Navarro following his spectacular performance challenging Nick Nemeth for the TNA World title last week.
Look at this, you see the great teamwork here. Oh, I was gonna say from the system. Worked like a well-oiled machine, but Slater finding answers all along the way, picking up where he left off.
Slater's had to find answers against the system for years here. Remember, once upon a time, the system were trying to recruit Slater the same way they tried to recruit Sosa weeks ago.
True, and I can't blame them.
Kick out.
I mean, we've talked about it for years. We're talking the same way about Ricky Sosa. And Leon Slater has more than lived up to that idea of being the future. He is the present now. In my mind, he's some of the best of the best of the best.
A legal tag's been made per our referee Frank Castano. Sosa's legal. There goes Alexander.
System. What is happening here? Look at
side to side. Sosa and Slater take out the system. Just like that, this match is turned on its head. This match continues here on Impact Live.
Ricky Sosa and Leon Slater turning the system upside down here. Absolutely spectacular start to this match. Spectacular start to Thursday Night Impact on AMC here.
Snap suplex there by Sosa up against Eddie Edwards inside the ring, and a power out there by Edwards.
Just like that, the veritable future of TNA has taken control of this matchup.
Trying to hyperextend the elbow. Sosa makes the tag. I know you're a crusty old veteran. You got to believe that Sosa has gotten better every single week he's gone out there.
I mean, the big thing is Sosa came in here with a lot of talent. The thing I see that shapes up every time and levels up every single time is his confidence. He came up with someone, good amount of experience, a lot of matches under, a lot of reps under his belt, but being at this stage under this spotlight is very, very different. And having people like Leon Slater around backing you up, you can see it adds to that confidence. I mean, victories over the likes of Eric Young and more certainly don't hurt either.
Victory against Bear Bronson very recently at the system. I know that one bothers Bronson and the system quite a bit. Tag. In comes Slater. Slater has been bold as of late, saying he is the face of the X Division, even though he doesn't hold the championship.
And I think that's showing. Look, I appreciate bravado, I appreciate brashness, but to me, that shows a little bit of disrespect for our current champ.
Cover, hook to the leg and a kick out. Well, disrespect deserves disrespect. Cedric Alexander has done quite a bit of disrespecting Leon Slater.
And an eye for an eye leaves the world blind, you masochist. You would have it. You would have it that way.
Turnabout's fair play.
Exactly. That's what I just said. You made my point for me. As now, the teamwork is fair play too in this tag team matchup.
Boom! Standing splash by Sosa. Here's the cover and a kick out. How do you keep up with these two?
I mean, you've got to just put the pedal to the metal, or you got to look for a mistake. If there's one thing Sosa has going against him, it's his inexperience compared to everybody else in this matchup. Again, still got some time under his belt, but not nearly as much as everyone else, especially Alexander and Edwards. Look for a mistake and take advantage.
Oh, big forearm shot. That rocked the jaw of Eddie Edwards. German suplex. There's the X Division champion trying to get involved. Sosa and Slater have been fantastic.
Wait a second.
Oh, hold on a second. There's Alicia Edwards trying to get involved. Alicia trying to create a distraction there.
Wait now, look at this.
Oh, and a drop kick by Alexander, who closed the space quickly.
And look at that, just like that. The system have shut down all that speed, all that agility, all that momentum just built by Ricky Sosa.
Sosa and Slater were rolling until Alicia Edwards got involved.
Alicia Edwards paying dividend for the system she helped build along with Eddie Edwards. And now it is up to Alexander and Edwards to snuff out the flame that is Ricky Sosa.
Alexander trying to slow down Sosa and Slater. And now mocking Sosa. Forearm in the face, and a kick out by the young Savage.
Alexander, in my opinion, the human embodiment of a chip on your shoulder, tearing away at the face of the young Savage.
Big chop there by Alexander. Tag made, back in comes Eddie Edwards, the two-time TNA World Champion.
Here's where the experience and the teamwork pays off for this system.
And we're back live here in Philadelphia. This is TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. The system in control right now against Leon Slater and Ricky Sosa.
The system had been brutalizing Ricky Sosa all throughout the break here. This is what makes them such an effective team. This is what makes them such a powerful unit here in TNA.
Great action tonight here live in Philadelphia. So much more to come this summer. The return of Lockdown, 3 weeks from Sunday, August 23rd in Chicago. We'll be on pay-per-view when TNA Plus 2 nights of Impact, August 27th and the 28th in the greater Toronto area.
Coming here from Alexander to put Sosa away. Sosa stays in.
Brampton, Ontario, San Antonio, Texas. Tampa will play host to our biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory. The return of Destination X in Edmonton. Head to TNAtickets.com for complete information now.
And Alicia Edwards once again paying dividends for this system on their behalf here.
Alicia Edwards, who's helped the system cheat for years in this company.
And it's the reason they've been on top for so long, the reason they've been a unit for so long, held titles on multiple different occasions.
Straight headbutt there by that cutthroat thug, Eddie Edwards.
Edwards, look at this, he's trying to continue to shut down Sosa here, but Sosa has an answer!
Ricky Sosa able to counter the suplex attempt, and he's got a path to Leon Slater.
And he needs it. He has been in the deep woods. Needs to find his way out, but
And a tag's been made, Leon Slater going after the X Division champion, Cedric Alexander, the man who took the title from Slater back in May.
Slater starting to cook here. Slater starting to rock and roll.
Remember, it was Alexander who dashed Slater's record-breaking dreams. Oh my God, what a kick!
A drive-by boot there from Leon Slater.
Now Slater, big crossbody. Can he pin the champion? Oh, that's broken up by Edwards.
Great timing from the veteran Eddie Edwards, who also takes out Sosa on the outside. It is now a veritable 2-on-1 here.
Edwards takes away the tag option, creates a 2-on-1 opportunity. Brilliant tag team wrestling. Oh, wait a minute, Slater able to break free.
Slater had an answer, now the roll up here.
Does Slater have him here? Alexander able to kick out.
Incredible wherewithal from the youngest in charge.
Michinoku driver, cover, Slater still in this fight.
Frustration starting to build for the X Division champion.
Cedric Alexander, whose first defense came against Leon Slater and 6 other stars in Ultimate X at Slammiversary. Recently defended the title successfully against Fabian Eichner. He doesn't realize a tag's been made. He was barking at the fans here in Philly. Sosa made him pay for it.
Gotta say, never turn your back on your opponent, especially if it's someone the caliber of Ricky Sosa.
Oh, look at the teamwork by Sosa and Slater.
Team and the strength of Sosa. A truly, fully well-rounded athlete. And now,
Sosa, he was calling for that running uppercut. We've seen him hit on Bear Bronson recently. Edwards felt it coming.
this back and forth action is not stopping here.
I went for the handspring, hold on. Nearly a lumbar check. Oh, there it is! Calls that the headshot.
Nearly took the head right off of the X Division champion.
Tag made, there's a headshot for Edwards.
And now Prime